US accountants are doing a lot wrong, and in today's video, we're going to go over exactly how they are doing things wrong and why you should be looking for a US accountant that understands global operations. Additionally, you will learn how I can help you if you are a US accountant to grow your business. Without further ado, hello and welcome back to the Traveling Reports. Today we're going over US compliance and global compliance and why you should be looking for firms that understand both. Realistically, when we're speaking on US compliance and we're speaking on global compliance, people get caught up in what exactly that means and how exactly that works. But realistically, what it means is very simple. And for many, finding a US accountant, especially as someone with a US passport, is very difficult. And as I grew up in the United States and as I presently do compliance work with US citizens, I do realize just how much of a issue this truly is. And so, in essence, what you get is a very unique situation where the vast majority of people are not qualified and are not able to help you with global structuring. Now, of course, I will go into more depth on how accountants can utilize global operations to improve their business, in a more specific video, but broadly, there is a lot of demand for these sorts of services. And so if you are a US CPA, reach out, book a call. I would love to help you grow your business and grow how you operate. That said, of course, if you're interested in the video on how you can grow this specific sector of your client base, feel free to subscribe down below. That said, when it comes to choosing a international tax accountant, oftentimes they should know about the different tax forms. And often, they're actually taught the different tax forms in university. And so realistically, the vast majority of US CPAs are indeed qualified to do cross-border operations. However, you shouldn't have to teach them. And realistically, you should find someone who already understands exactly what you're going through as a global entrepreneur, business owner, or even retiree or global investor. As I have been dealing with people from my home city on this topic exactly, what I've realized is that oftentimes people truly do understand, but they don't offer it. And this is something that's obviously compliance makes compliance much more expensive. And there really isn't as much risk actually in global structures as there would be in, say, a large US-based business. And so for many, it is actually a detriment that the United States has this culture of scaredness within, and it's like scarcity within US CPAs, and, insularity in what is, in essence, the domestic markets. And obviously, when we're talking about these things, you do need, for instance, F-bars, you do need forms that relate to your international company, and you shouldn't be doing compliance alone unless you have read the IRS website. And For anyone that has even half the clients that are paying you month after month of a place that is local and that is domestic, you probably shouldn't be, learning 60,000 pages of tax code yourself. And so hiring someone who does understand, who will help you, is extremely important. But you have to keep things in mind that relate, so to speak, to how things operate in and around US compliance with international businesses and international finance. So, of course, if a consultant or a tax advisor or a CPA does not know what an F-bar is, first of all, any tax form that they do not know, probably drop them immediately, as that is lacking any form of information that is necessary, not just for international consulting and international tax advisory. It's also a detriment to non-international or domestic issues. And additionally, if they are looking for retainers or, ongoing maintenance, oftentimes that can be good if they are looking at your business and your business revenues and they're giving you deliverables monthly. But if they aren't giving you deliverables monthly, probably look for another CPA. I work with a network of CPAs in the United States and elsewhere. And so when I look for a CPA for my own business, and I have business here in beautiful country of Georgia, what I look for is someone who can understand my situation, but then can also synthesize that to someone else and remove a lot of the complexity that would be gotten from my side. Of course, if you are looking for a CPA direct tie-in, feel free to reach out, book a call. I would love to hear from you, and I will give you 15 minutes absolutely free one-on-one. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it. If you really enjoyed this video, feel free to share it with your friends. If you are looking to join me on this journey of internationalization and globalization, feel free to subscribe. This has been the Traveling Report, signing off.